Hey everybody, I am James,
And I'm Nisa.
and we are the Buchanans. We came to Metro in 2013. We were not coming faithfully yet, and we were definitely not giving faithfully yet. Um, but that changed in 2014. We went to our first encounter, um, and that's where it really clicked for us. That's where God really touched us, and it's where, for the first time, we really listened to God. Um, and we decided to go all in. We decided to give Him more of us, and that meant in every way. So we began giving. Now, before, if we gave $5, $10 to the church, we felt like we did what we were supposed to do. Um, but after that encounter, we decided to listen to what the Word says. We decided to begin tithing. Um, Immediately, within 2 weeks, God showed that He was faithful also, and He rewarded our faithfulness. I received a promotion at my job that I was not qualified for, that I did not see coming in any way, shape, or form, and um, that promotion has actually put me on the path that I'm on today, where I probably would have never been there had it not happened. So um, that was the beginning of a great journey. God showed us right away. So over the course of the next couple of years, great things were happening to us. I proposed and we decided to get married. I proposed, she said yes, and so we decided to get married. And leading up into our marriage, there were a lot of attacks. There was a lot of opportunities that we could have taken to gratify ourselves, to get some instant gratification and whatnot. But we were able to fight through those things. We were able to get through those things. And we were able to get married without having to take a loan out. Our wedding was paid off. And we were able to go on a paid off honeymoon, which was huge for us. We were able to have the wedding and the honeymoon that we truly wanted. And when we got back from that honeymoon, we began to pray really hard for custody of our son Mello. We did not have any type of custody, and so we began to pray for partial custody at first until Nisa said that we need to dream bigger and we need to pray for full custody. So I listened and we prayed for full custody. I never thought it would happen. I thought it was impossible to happen. But here we are today. God once again proved that when we are faithful, He will too be faithful. We dedicated money to give to first fruits, asking God for this favor. We continue to give weekly and write on our tithe and offering cards that this was something that we wanted. It was something that was major to us, and God trusted us with that responsibility. And when the time was right, He gave us custody of Mello, and it's been amazing ever since. Can't imagine life any other way. Every day when we look at Him, we can be reminded that God is faithful, and we thank Him every day for it. And God has done so much for us. He really has, in jobs and in everything.
I was a nanny for 2 years, and then I was just kind of to a point where I was tired of it, and I just felt like I couldn't handle it anymore. And so I know that Lady Carolyn, she was just like, who wants to do $100 for the rest of the year for blessings, you know? And so I just texted him, and I was just like, hey, you want to do it? But I just ended up doing it anyways. And I was just really doing it I was believing that God was going to open a door for me with a job. And so I got a job as a level 1 admin, and then 2 months later, I was just praying for it, really hoping that I could, that God was gonna just work for me, and I ended up becoming a level 2 admin 2 months later, and then I was just like, all right, God, like I really need you to help me through this one really get a permanent position. And so 2 months later, I became an admin 3. And so that's what I've been doing. And I truly believe it was just because I was just like, all right, God, you are doing this for us, and we're gonna do something so minor, give $100. It's big to us, but it's nothing to God. He just wants to see if we're gonna do it. And that's exactly what we did. We just truly prayed over, we were writing on paper, it's just asking God for whatever it was, and we prayed over it, believing that He would do it, and He did it. And even now, I'm able to move up to another position. For right now, I am filling in as an assistant to the chair, and I just truly believe that God is answering our prayers, and He truly cares about us, and He truly wants the best for us, and it's all in the right timing. Just us doing little by giving so little, He'll do just wonders.
The beginning of 2019, we had been wanting a house for a long time, but for different reasons, we weren't yet able to get it. But at the beginning of 2019, our credit had gotten to a point to where we could get it, and we had a little bit of money saved up that we thought would be enough. But as we found out when we got into the process, you need a lot of cash and a lot of things saved up to be able to get that house. And so we started out in the process, and we were believing for that house, and it was looking very bad at first. We had so much money that we had to come up with in order to get this house, and it didn't look like we were going to be able to get it, but we knew what God had promised us. We knew that we had been faithful in giving all these years, and so we believed that He was going to make something happen. And sure enough, at the last minute, when we needed the money, through a gift and through a check in the mail that we did not expect whatsoever, God made sure that we had not only the money necessary to close on the house, but to get the furniture and appliances we needed for the house, and to still have money left over and not be going into our house broke. So God has always done for us what we couldn't do ourselves.